Welcome back to Mindful Moments, man. And tonight I'm doing something different. Tonight I have one of my favorite models that I work with here. And I can just remember working with her, how much of a natural she was, how big her personality was. And, I just reached out and thought that she should be on the show. So without further ado, guys, we have
Lexi Janay. That was so nice. Thank you. I didn't know you felt that way.
Yeah, it was better the first time you did it. Like that. Nah, we can just tell that it's just like.
But that was real. That's
That
how
was
I
real?
talk.
Then why don't you still sound like that then if that's how you
Because
talk?
that was me being happy. Now I'm just talking regular. But that was a happy voice. Like
Okay.
now.
Okay. Well, yeah, I feel like that, man. It's I can say definitely
Oh.
well, another I can say definitely, man, working with you was really dope, man, because it's a different dynamic when it's like male and female working for the first time and you try to like overdo it to make sure that you're comfortable. And with you being, I wouldn't even say you're an expert, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you just a natural. And it was just so cool working with you, just pointing my camera, bro. Like I don't even have to say nothing. Like it was like, wow, like, hey, do that. Oh, okay, well, boop. You know what I'm saying? So
Good.
I can definitely say you made me feel real comfortable, man.
Good. I thought my personality was a little too much, so that's good to hear, actually.
Why you think your personality?
Because you kept saying, wow, wow, wow. Oh, this girl is. So I was like, oh, am I doing too much? But I was just being myself, so I'm glad you feel that way.
I
Good.
wish I still had the raw clips, bruh, to play so you can hear my commentary in the background. Because you thought that I was saying wow for real. Like, hey, I was trying to direct, like, hey, maybe you need to, wow. Okay, you may need to, wow, she's already doing it. Like,
Yeah.
that was super impressive to me, man. So talk to me a little bit about your modeling journey.
So it really started when I did this photo shoot for this girl's hair company. My friends always told me that I should actually model, but I never really did it until I did that. And I kind of only did it so that way I could get in good graces with the photographer.
Okay.
And it worked. So after that photo shoot, he hit me up and we did another photo shoot. I mean, granted, I had a great time with her. I'm glad she, asked me to do it with her. I did another one, but like, yeah, that's how it started. Maybe like 2019.
2019. Okay.
And after that, I just be at home taking pictures and videos of myself. My mom always, you always in the mirror. You so conceited. Da, 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 da. But they don't know I'm working towards being comfortable in front of a camera because this is something that I am passionate about doing. So.
So if you look at some of your photos on your account, I would say you're beyond comfortable on the camera. So
You think so?
yeah. So is that something that is like people think that? Are you really comfortable in front of the camera, or are you still working towards that? Because like I said, looking on your Instagram, you would think that like you a pro.
Honestly, I will say like when the camera is on, it's a switch. I turn into a whole different person. Literally, lights, camera, action. I'm somebody else. It is natural for me. So like you said, it's natural just because I did it so much myself at home.
So what you saying that you're wow. Wow. Not cutting that out. Wow.
That's my ringtone. I thought it was my phone for one person.
So y'all got the same ringtone too.
For a specific person, right? Yeah.
Not her responding. Like saying yep is crazy. I hope that you heard that in the background. Saying yep is crazy.
That
Phone
makes it
ringing.
better.
Oh my God. So with you saying that, we talked a little bit offset and you said that your family origins are like from the country, but you're from Gwinnett.
Well, I won't even technically say I'm from there. I was just born there. So I
niggas do not want to be from Gwinnett, boy.
Nigga
don't want to be from Gwinnett.
OMG, because I don't want people to start talking to me about Gwinnett. And I'm just like, I don't know anything about that because I'm not from here. I was just born here. I moved when I was like 4.
Okay.
So
my question to you is, where did your inspiration come from being from well, family being from Savannah, and you just having this big personality, man, that like you said, when the camera turns on, it's just like, I swear, if y'all around this girl when that camera turn on, bruh, it's like you would think that she can teach a class, bro. That
I
she's like
actually feel
super
like I
seasoned.
could do that.
You think so?
Class. Yeah. I would love to do that one day. That's the goal. I love making other people feel confident in front of the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the goal. But I've just always been a weirdo. A goofball. And not like a bad weirdo, but like a goofy type of weirdo, like dancing in the middle of the grocery store with no music playing, just in my head type of weirdo. So I just found it funny to document it so that way I can go back and rewatch it.
Yeah.
And then when like TikTok came around and I discovered that there were a lot of people around the world just like me,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I should start sharing this type of stuff. So that's what I did. And just grew from there.
I think that I can resonate with that because that's kind of how I started, like being a goofball to it's like not taking the moment serious.
Yeah.
So while people are on camera like nervous, like, oh my God, camera, I gotta stop. Or even when I was in public speaking classes, like I didn't take the moment serious, bro. Like I'm acting, I'm performing right now versus like, here we go, big stage, lights on, camera on, like I'm just a goofball. So with you being a goofball, one thing I noticed about you when I reached out, I didn't really reach out because of obviously your following, but one thing that I noticed,
Ouch. Ouch. Whoa.
gotta be serious. One thing that I noticed is your engagement. Like your engagement is crazy, man. So can you kind of tell us how, with someone having not as much followers as people would think, because you do look like a superstar right now. You look like you have 10 million followers. Like you got that superstar status. So how did you build that community of people engaging with you?
I engaged first. I am a girl's girl. I am a social butterfly. I am a people's person. So if someone looks good, I'm going to comment saying, hey, like, put some emojis or something. Just, support other people because I would want them to do the same thing to me. Now, I'm not only doing it just because I want you to do it back, but I enjoy, like I said, making other people feel better about themselves, being confident. So drop an emoji here or there just to support somebody. Just it's not hard. It's free.
But you also just said if somebody looks good. So are you supporting the people that don't look good in your perspective?
Well, whoever I follow. Now, if it's just some random people, I'll do that too. It's if I like what I see, not as far as like the looks, but like maybe the aesthetic of the post or the outfit or the inspiration behind the post or the message. It doesn't necessarily have to be about the looks.
So is there any creator or celebrity that you look for inspiration? Don't say Beyonce. Do not get on here and say Beyonce, bro.
B, I don't know why he playing with you like that. But you my godmother, you my girl. I love Beyonce. I've always loved Beyonce. I'm not one of these new age fans. I've been a fan since I was in elementary school. Okay? Yeah. But there's two. I love some Tiana Taylor. I love the way she dresses. I really have this hair because of her. I found out about this little messy look because of her, not saying that she was the first one to create it, but she's the one that made me want to get it. I love just the way she dresses. She mixes it up so well. She can do like a really cool streetwear outfit. Switch it up, do a nice formal bodycon fitting dress. Like she is just it to me. I just love everything about her. Her envy.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys don't follow Lexi on Instagram, man, she really does have unique style, man, and I can definitely give you flowers for that. In the mix of doing a lifestyle shoot and telling people what their attire is, it's kind of like, oh my God, man, do I need to be very specific? Do I need to send pictures, or can I just tell somebody like a mood and they can come and show up and show out? And you did, like, bruh, like I didn't expect for you to call, like, dang, that's crazy, bruh. like at first, since you do have like a how can I word this, very open wardrobe. I was like, whoa, well, maybe I should have sent her a picture on what I want her to wear, but I left it open. I gave you like the mood on what, hey, don't do too much of this, don't do too much of that, and you came with that ish on.
I like to ask for certain specifics, like the ambiance of the place. I think I asked, was it like, you said it was a game room or something, like a pool table was in there, something like that. So I knew like that outfit would have been, perfect a little bit. And then I had to add a little razzle dazzle with the little bedazzle bra, just a little Lexi touch.
So let me ask you this: what is something people often like? How do I want to word this? Like, they often get wrong about you, for lack of better words, based off looks. Oh man. Oh man.
So hoes, or I don't know if I can say that, the YouTube stuff, but people automatically assume I have hoes. I don't. Simple as that. I don't have hoes.
Blink 2 times if you tell them the truth, or you
so
you
define
need protection.
hoes. What are hoes?
Bruh. Wait a minute. Like, let's bring this back. Imagine me saying that right there. People assume that I got hoes. Define hoes. You have hoes.
You don't believe me. And I want to hear what you think hoes are.
Bruh. No,
I don't
like
have hoes.
I'm with whoever believed that she got hoes based off of that response right there.
I don't have hoes. I don't have hoes. I don't. I just can't. I can't do that. That's too much. I've done it before. I don't want to do that anymore.
You've done it before.
I've done it before, but I don't have any now.
How long ago was before?
Well, I was celibate last year, so the year before that.
All right. That's okay. So you are 23 now.
Mm-hmm.
So you were
24 in a couple
celibate at 22. Why did you decide to go that route? What? Bruh. That was like, you thinking of a lie. That's what you're thinking of right now.
You were saying that I can't say.
Don't put, not, come on, man. Like, bruh.
What? I'm being serious right now.
Listen, you can't tell the people on the camera what I told you before. Like, come on now. When we need, where you at? When we need you, like.
You can cut that out.
No, we don't cut shit out over here.
Oh. I didn't know that. That would have been something you should have told me beforehand. But.
So I gave you enough time to think about your lie.
I'm not about to lie to you.
Okay, come on.
So my reason for being celibate is because, for one, I don't enjoy sex enough to just be casually out here having it with people. And in this day and age, people my age, that's all they want to do.
Okay.
And I'm not interested in doing that. It don't feel that damn good to me to be doing that with randoms. Because me personally, I'm not trying to even do that unless there's a connection first.
That's dope, man. For you to be young and with such a hypersexual internet, for you to say that you're really not into that, man, that's real dope, man. That your mind expands beyond that. Not saying that you don't like it, but to that extent on how that's all you see on the internet, memes and jokes about that again, it's a hypersexual internet, man. And for you to come out and say that, I think that's real dope. That anybody that's looking at this now that's ready to slide in DMs or that's currently messing with you right now, that they got to come with it. For real.
Right. So don't expect that, because that is not happening over here.
Now, you do know that this going on the internet now, so somebody probably might hit me in a DM like, bruh, she really capping, you know what I'm saying? The same way you capped and said you was at the door and you wasn't at the door. So you
I
are
was
a
on
known
Black
liar.
People Time and trying to walk up so that way when I get to the door, you already there open. Because the last time I came here, you was not. I was out there for a minute and it was cold.
So I'm on your time.
No, I said I was on Black People Time,
Okay.
not mine.
All right. But no, on a serious note, man, that's what's up, man. But little conversation we had off the air.
Didn't you just say we don't talk about?
We gonna talk about that, girl.
You know what?
That's something we gonna talk about. We ain't here to just sit up here. Oh, your modeling career. All that shit is done. Like we done passed the flowers. We done did that. I done patted you on your ass. Now, are you ready?
Are you?
Now, don't come on now. Don't try to drop your nuts.
Hold on.
Don't try to drop your nuts now. Oh, sips. What's in there? That's water?
Yes.
Oh, you even got it out of laughing, bro. Oh my God.
What's funny?
What is wrong with her, bro? Okay. Wow. Okay. Man, you have some real interesting takes on like what you believe is toxic and it's not toxic, bro.
Oh Lord.
And I know that you do got a lot of engaging followers on Instagram, and I know you're like, I'm not toxic, I don't want to, bruh. So I'm not gonna paint that picture of you. I just want your audience to be able to get a chance to tell you if they agree with you or they disagree with you. So
we can do it again.
I just want you to walk me through again your dating experience in its entirety from the beginning in high school to now.
Very first boyfriend, I was 16 or 17, lived in Savannah. He lived in Chicago. We used to fly out to see each other, so yes, long distance. Was in that relationship for almost 4 whole years, long distance and everything. I even went to go live with him for a while when I turned 18. I lived with him while he was in college. But after that long period of time, once I realized that I wasn't in love with him, I loved him, but I wasn't in love with him like he was in love with me. I decided to break it off because I didn't want to end up with him like as my husband, and I never felt that same way. If you're going to be my husband, I should be in love with you, and I just wasn't. So instead of dragging myself along and dragging him along, I just broke it off. I don't know. I mean, we were still cool. Even after, we were still cool for a while. Still are now. That was my friend. That was like literally my best friend. Before we started dating, that was my best friend.
Bruh,
So
do
after,
not sit up here and give me this drawing out. Give me the term that you said y'all was after you broke up with this man. What buddies?
I'm getting to that.
Ah, hell no, man. We ain't. Don't try to build. Don't try to
you
build.
don't even
Don't try to
let me
build
tell
a
my
narrative.
story.
Nah, hell, no. We don't up that.
He being
Bleep that.
nigga.
We ain't, bruh. We ain't gonna sit here and let you warm the audience up to understand. Put a camera on me now. Understand. This is why I did this. No.
No,
We don't care for the backstory. You broke up with him and y'all became
this guy. Anyways, that was my best friend beforehand, and afterwards, that was my best friend. And then we became travel buddies. We traveled without sexual things. We weren't.
Did we get that? Did we get them? That's crazy.
We weren't
Oh my
doing that.
gosh.
We weren't doing that. Yeah.
Bruh. Okay.
Now, in my head, the goal was to be platonic friends. And I thought that's what he was okay with as well. But after we had a conversation, I found out that that was not the case. And so now I'm at the point where we're no longer travel buddies because I don't want to be dragging him along, leading him on, making him think that it's going to be something that is not.
Oh, my God. No, you are not going to get on this camera.
What?
And cap in front of me and look not like this.
Nobody is capping. You didn't let me tell my full story, and that's what was about to piss me
Oh,
out.
my goodness. Now, we're going to have to start having private cameras in here, getting raw footage when people come in here and start capping in front of us, bro.
You know, it's crazy.
But this is what I will say.
I'm not even capping.
I'm happy that you understand how that you can describe it like that. Because when you first walked in here, you thought nothing was wrong with it. But it's good that you can, to your audience, word it as, I thought my goal was for it to, because you didn't think that it was toxic. You still don't think it's toxic right now, do you?
Still don't think it's toxic, no. No.
Boyfriend of 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Long distance. You even flew to Chicago to live with this guy. You break up with the dude because for some weird reason, it took you 4 years to find out you didn't love somebody. So,
I said in love.
Okay, in love. Okay, you loved it. It took you 4 years to find out that you weren't in love with this dude. And then after you demote this guy to travel buddy without sex. And you know the dude still have feelings for you. And y'all just still continue to share locations, still cool. Like T-O-X.
No.
I
see, you're
see.
getting it mixed up. I didn't know that he still had them. I didn't know that.
Do we have a book in here?
I did not know that. That's why I
This
cut it off
phone
now because I
This
know.
phone is a Bible, right? Put your hand up. Put your hand right here. This phone is the Bible.
Do you want to? Do you
And
have
this
a
a
Bible
true
app?
believer
'Cause I
right
got
here.
one.
So you better, but she don't play about this type of stuff right here. Did you don't do that right there? Did you or did you not? When you walk in here, say, I ain't gonna do. Not you taking. She took a hand off the Bible.
I gotta make sure what you about to say. I don't know what you about to say. What you about to say?
You know what? We ain't gonna do that right there. We ain't gonna do that on camera. That's me and you. We still cool. So I ain't gonna do that to you on camera. But just know, toxic. Or matter of fact, here's your opportunity right here to tell me, bruh, her taking her hand out the Bible is crazy. I've never seen somebody put their hands on the Bible.
I didn't know what you were about to say. That's like signing a contract without reading it. I don't do that. I read everything.
I want to hear your definition of toxic. Like, what do you think being toxic is?
Really manipulation.
That's it.
I didn't manipulate him.
I mean, I'm trying to. You're gonna have.
I'm trying to shorten it here.
No, this is a podcast, nigga. This is not like. This is when you give your profound answer. This is not the time to. Manipulation. We could have called you if we wanted manipulation.
I don't deal with toxic people, so I can't really give you a full definition of what it is for real.
Or you have been a toxic person the whole time that people have been dealing with, but you haven't been aware.
I'm a very self-aware person. I am one of the people that take responsibility, accountability. If I was toxic, I would admit that. But I'm not.
Is having hoes toxic?
No. Having hoes is dating. And there's nothing wrong with dating if you're single. Now what?
Spoken like a true toxic person.
Okay. You can have that opinion. But
that
dating is what people call having hoes. That's why I asked for your definition earlier. I wanted to hear it, but you didn't give it to me. Having hoes is dating. Having hoes does not mean you're fucking them, or having sex with them.
Then they're not a hoe. If you're not having sexual relations with them.
That's why I asked for your definition. Everybody's definition is different.
But you said you had hoes.
I'm not having sex with each one of them people.
Then they're not hoes. That's just somebody that you talking to. You
That's
can't use it.
what people call hoes. I'm
That
trying
is,
to tell
bro. You do not call somebody a hoe that's not having sex.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Am I being like, bro? Like, what is happening right now? Like, Gen Z,
people these days are
Gen
getting
Z,
it mixed up. Yes,
millennial
exactly.
meets right now. This is it.
They are getting it mixed up.
I've never heard somebody like go to a dictionary, encyclopedia, look at a dictionary. I mean, look at the definition, rip that motherfucker out and say, "This is my definition of this word right here, bruh." You cannot redefine what hoe means. Well, maybe you can, because then Drea try to do something like that.
Being a hoe, I think that's what you're talking about is, you know, having sex with multiple people and stuff like that. I don't know, but at once, I don't know. Bro, but for me, personally.
Just hold up a sign. The show is back there. Y'all can't see this shit. What the fuck? Oh, my God. They can't see what's going on back there. I'm going to start putting up my phone and let people see the back, like what's happening in the background.
For females, listen.
For females, what? You really going to sit up?
What? Go ahead.
Sit up here on this podcast and tell me that the literal, like, people literally call people a hoe for having sex, and you're telling me you don't have to have sex to be a hoe?
They call us hoes for having sex with multiple men, but when y'all do it, y'all just being men.
I mean, but that's two different things.
And that's exactly what y'all say.
No, not that. No, I'm talking about what we was just talking about. The literal definition.
Of
but
having hoes?
yeah, that's what but I agree. Like it's a two. We just talked about that. I told you, bro, you at your age, like I don't think it's a male female thing that you should be doing exactly what you're doing. Like I was
just having that conversation with somebody else who was having like a debate in my in my DMs about it. And yes, the dude said, you don't have to be having sex for it to be considered having hoes. Basically, having options is having hoes.
That guy is, I don't want to use the R word, interesting. I'm not going to say that.
Confused.
Yeah, he's confused. I'll say that because, I mean, as a Libra, I think that, like, yeah, it's a Libra thing. I'm not going to say a me thing. I'm going to use the moon and all that shit to bail myself out.
Oh, I wish I had my crystal on.
as a Libra, toxic. Like them spiritual ass women, crystal and all that, putting all that extra shit in the air in your house, toxic. 0 out of 10. Bottom of the totem pole women. Under women from the DMV.
Oh my God.
What I was gonna say here, about the confused guy. About him saying that you have, oh yeah, as a Libra, yes. Like we're flirts, bro. Like sometimes, like, bro, I just like the art of just like flirting, and that's it. I don't want to get your number. I can be out with somebody, just flirt and have a good time, don't ask for their number or nothing, and just leave. It's just like having
But why? Okay.
Go ahead.
Because I can do that too, but it's not always flirting.
Bro, you in changing the definition of like, I want to see.
Some people get mixed up with flirting and just being friendly or just having hospitality.
They should. Well, the hospitality thing, okay, I can see that. You might got a point right there. But nobody shouldn't mix up you flirting and being friends with them.
They do it all the time. And this is just what I go through. They do it all the time, man. Especially if you're an attractive person.
I don't know, bro. I have like I hate to word it like this, but all of my female friends are attractive. And I see them all the time. Like people know all the time that they are the most friendly, crackhead, goofiest people, but they know the clear line of, bro, I do not like you. Like I do not like you.
About strangers though. Strangers don't know that because the stranger don't know you.
Well,
so
I mean,
the stranger could confuse you being simply flirting.
What are you being that friendly to a stranger for?
What is that friendly?
I know that's a good question. What is that?
See
friendly?
What I'm talking about?
That is a good question right now. What is that friendly?
See?
Why are you
Getting
conversing?
confused.
Why are you conversing with a stranger to a limit that they are thinking? I mean, a stranger. What are you talking to a stranger about?
And you were just talking about back in the day, old stuff, how people used to get to know each other. That's exactly how they did it. That's exactly how they made friends. You just talk.
You just
Good
walk up to a person
conversation.
and say, "Hey, buddy,
You've never done that?
me and you, we're gonna be goddamn friends." No, I have never done that.
What?
No.
You meet people like that when you go on trips. That's when it happens the most. When you go
I
out
have
of
no
town
friend
somewhere.
that I've gone out of town that is still a friend to this day.
I met somebody at the Georgia-Florida game. Was in Florida. He sat in front of me.
Friends.
I've done it with females too. I met this girl when I went to Vegas last year. She was celebrating her birthday. We hung out the whole night together.
I'm telling
Went
you
to the
right now,
club,
I'm
went
not-
out to eat. Like it's
I'm
possible.
not going nowhere out of town to meet a friend of an opposite sex. Like that does not make sense.
This-
If I'm out, hey, let me tell you something right now.
Nigga
If
mentality.
you got dang right. If I'm out of town and I'm talking to the opposite sex, it is surely not to be friends with them. So again,
That's you.
why
But
are you
some
being
people-
so friendly
some
to
people
strangers
are.
out of
Some people
state?
are okay with that.
It depends what setting you in. Like if you visiting
No,
somebody.
it depends what nigga you talking to. That's what it depends on.
Well, that can I'm a strong believer of two things can be true at once. So you might got a point with that right there. It does. But if you talking to me, I'm in Atlanta, you coming from Seattle, North Carolina or something, I'm not thinking, boy, you're gonna be my friend. Like, no. What can we do tonight
You don't
and
really
forget
think
about
that
each
when
other?
You see them, but after you walk up to them and talk to them, be like what me and her were just doing earlier.
She lives
We
here.
can go out. We can go on a trip.
She
now.
lives here, and you
But
met
we
her.
had
You met her
conversation, though.
through me, mutual.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. You meet
But-
people through mutual. You just don't. If she saw you on the street, she gonna walk right past you, bro. You gonna walk right past her.
Maybe.
Well, I take that back. Y'all Gen Z, y'all motherfucking
Hey,
weird.
we'll
So
say,
y'all might,
hey,
y'all,
that's
hey, where you
really
got
cute.
your
I
hair
like
from?
that. Oh, thank you, girl. I got it
Crazy.
from such and such. Now we talking about that. Oh,
And-
what's your Instagram? Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
Then y'all hit each other up. Y'all supporting each other in each other comments, stuff like that. It can easily
Yep.
happen.
And kidnap. Her scammer boyfriend sets you
Oh,
up the whole time.
my gosh.
Because you
And
talking
if you
to
live
you
your
talking,
life thinking
you
like
are
that-
talking to strangers. What you talking to strangers for? That's crazy. I sound like a New Yorker, and I got the most southern hospitality ever. Like I'm the most extroverted
Yeah,
person
you
ever.
just BSing
But
right now.
my point is, I still stand on it, bro. If I'm out of town and I'm talking to the
I'm out of
opposite sex, it is
town.
not to become a friend.
Yeah.
I just think that the dynamic for you is interesting because we gotta kind of dial it back here and touch bases on. You had a long distance relationship in high school
I
that
did.
you did. Like that's not crazy. The crazy part is flying in high school. In high school, let's emphasize in high school, to then go live with bruh. So your dynamic is just different. Like I don't even know how to
I told
touch.
you I'm a social butterfly.
Bro, you're beyond that shit. Like, I'm a social butterfly. I don't know what the fuck you are. And I just dropped the F-bomb when I told her not to drop the F-bomb. But it just needed to be said. I don't know what you are because that's crazy. But again, I guess it's just,
You just gotta read people. Some people you can just feel the energy. You can feel the vibe.
bro, you just so free-spirited, man. And that's so dope. Because you're like, I believe that you're probably one of the most creative people out there. But goddamn, to hear you talk about your dating life is trash.
My dating life is
It's
not trash.
trash.
I've only
It's
had 2 boyfriends. One was
But
an
they- but,
ultimatum, and
dating.
one was a nice relationship. He taught me how
But-
to love.
What? He
The
taught
first
y'all to
one,
what?
He did. That was my
He
very
taught y'all
first
to love?
relationship. Yes.
Do you love now?
I haven't since.
So if you taught,
The relationship after that was an ultimatum, and I couldn't because he was toxic. And that's how I know I'm not toxic because he was toxic.
Oh my God.
And
Bro,
I did not like that. That was
I
an
am
immediate,
being
I got to get the freak.
mine F-U-C-K right now. Like this conversation is like, I thought I was profound and I say some crazy stuff, but bro, you have me beat. Like I'm over here like flabbergasted. I don't even know how to respond to you, bro.
You're
I'm
the
trying to keep
only
up with
person
you right
that
now.
has ever reacted to me saying this like this.
And that is crazy.
It's not.
That's crazy.
I told you, it says a lot about you.
Me?
Because you're not listening to receive and understand. You're listening to respond.
You know what you are?
To jab.
You are an
Don't you
emotional.
say I'm a gaslighter. Don't you say I'm a manipulator. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You're nitpicking what you want.
You came in here and you literally.
To feel whatever little story you making up in your head. You're not trying to understand me. You're not trying to hear me.
Hey, man. You literally did not know what emotional intelligence was when you walked in the room. Let's touch on that right there. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think your emotional intelligence is?
I'm not going to say a 10, but it's not as low as what you think it is.
Well, what is it?
Because I still have more to learn.
That is very true.
I'll give it maybe like a 7.5.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
To have that opinion?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Let me tell you why, guys. And this was a conversation off the air. Anybody that says, and I want y'all to listen to this, red flag.
Uh-oh. Not the red flag.
Anybody that says something like this, shit, I'm always speak how I feel. I'm always keep it 100. I'm the most honest person ever. I tell it how it is. That's why people like run from that person. Run from that person, bro. That person is someone that lacks emotional intelligence. They lack empathy. They think they don't know how to be tactful. They don't know it's a time and a place to do things. And hence why your, whatever you want to call it, travel buddy and that 4-year thing with that dude lasted so long because you will understand that, again, now, it's not 100% your fault that dude stuck around with somebody that, you know, you ultimately ended the whole thing and he stuck around. That's not your fault. But at the end of the day, I think that when I look back at relationships in entirety and when it comes to breaking up with somebody, like, it ain't no such thing as a platonic friendship after that. Now, people can cap and say, oh, we've been friends. That's BS. Because one party, if the other party decided, hey, man, let's give this thing another go, they're going to do it. And that's,
I said that.
Yeah, well, you did say that. I didn't want to say that on air, but you said it, not me. But at the end of the day, like, bro, all the female friends that I have right now, and that's why I say me at my age, I don't think that right now, unless I met them like through work or some shit like that, I can't go out and just meet a friend of an opposite sex. Like, I am trying to screw.
And that's you.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, why am I trying to do that? Like, if I'm approaching you with like no communication, nonverbal, I'm not approaching you saying that, boy, you look like an interesting person. That looks like you look very, no, I'm looking at you because I'm attracted to you. I'm not approaching you because you look like you can be one of my best friends out there. No.
That's not at all what I said.
No, I'm just speaking on my reality. Like you said, it's only my opinion. It's not fact. I'm just saying if I'm out and about, again, if I see a woman, I'm not approaching that woman because she looks like she can be my next best friend. No, I'm attracted to you, bro. So again, unless it's like a mutual friend or a friend of a friend passed you on to me, we're at a work setting and we just all having conversations that I'm like, man, you know, Lexi, she an interesting person, man. I done heard her speak at work. We done went to some work outings or we had group conversations and, you know, she cool as hell. We done worked on the project together. She's a team player. She clean up behind us. It just little stuff, or she's a hard worker. It just little stuff like that then eventually says, damn, she cool. But just on something for you to go out of state and just, oh, this guy right here, friend, crazy.
And I just said that's not what I do.
What was your question? You said you had a question.
How old are you again?
Wow. 29.
And you said you're just trying to screw. Why is that?
I said I'm just trying to screw if I'm out of state. That's what I said. So not here.
Oh, okay.
Out of state. Why? What do you mean why? Well, I think that goes back to, again, I'm not a long distance person, bro. I'm not. I would sit here. I would be lying if I said I've never done. I think I've flirted in MySpace days or something like that, but I've never been you live way over there. I'm in Atlanta and we going.
Oh, I don't want to do long distance. That I've been there, done that, never again.
Exactly.
But what if you happen to run into somebody that doesn't live there? What if they live where you're from? They're just out of town, just like you.
Can you ask me that again? That was
So you're visiting somewhere.
okay.
You see somebody at the place that you're visiting.
Okay.
That is also visiting, but they're also from where you're from.
That sounds like a crazy story. Like, so we did the do, and we get back, and we both at Atlanta Jackson Airport. We like, oh, you live here too? Oh, okay, twin.
But no, my question is, if you find out that they live where you live, is your goal still to just screw?
Okay. So realistically answering that, probably not. Like, as I've gotten older, first and foremost, I think that I should just say this disclaimer. If I had sex with somebody on the first night, that would not alter my ideal of them. It wouldn't make me think of them any less. I wouldn't be like, oh, I F you in Puerto Rico. Why would I want to take you seriously? My mind does not work like that.
Good.
That's it. Just good.
No.
Thought you had me there?
No, I'm just glad that you said that.
Why are you happy that I said that?
Because there are a lot of men that don't say that. Like,
Well, there are a lot of men that you've dealt with that says
I've
that.
never had sex on the first night. So no, I've never dealt with a man.
Is that an issue?
I don't see myself doing it.
I'm proud of you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I am, bro, because it's like, if you look at your Instagram, man, you really would think the opposite. Like, you would think that,
and
like,
I love that.
this girl is so erotic and
Can't
sexual.
judge me by that.
Like, but I'm proud of you for real, man, to hear
I had
at this
somebody tell
age.
me they thought I had an OnlyFans. They thought that was my job because of my page.
Now, I ain't gonna lie.
Thought you had OnlyFans.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, this finna take a turn.
Uh-oh.
Bruh, if you are bad and you on IG, bruh, and you like have 100,000 plus followers, and you're not promoting a business, clothing line, or none of that, the least you can do is have an OnlyFans, bro. Like, the least you can do. It break my heart to go to an account. It break my heart, bro, to go to an account and see 100, 200K plus. You ain't got no business. You're not selling the product. You're not doing nothing, bro. You don't. The least you can do is have an OnlyFans. I'm paying for the OnlyFans. I'm telling you right
and
now.
And I hope she don't have nothing.
I'm paying for the OnlyFans. I'm telling you right now.
If you do it, just feet pictures. You ain't got to show nothing, because as you can see, they going to pay just to see.
Hey, I'm telling you right now. Paying for the OnlyFans. Have the OnlyFans. That's the least you can do. It's crazy. Think about it, bro.
Wow.
Like you just said. But listen what you just said, though.
If a woman does have an OnlyFans, y'all judging her immediately.
I think
you can't win for losing.
Hold on.
If you don't have one, he mad.
Okay.
If you got one, he mad. Like,
let me tell you something right now, Lexi. You ain't talking about me. You talking to me right now. Let me tell you something about me. As you get older, all that. Listen. Let me just give you a good analogy. When they tell you to go to the lot, you should go get a nice what? Used car. I don't tell you don't get the brand new car. They say go get a nice used car.
I already know where he going.
See, as I got older, you know what I'm saying? I did used to think like that. At 23, I did used to be the person that I want this body count. She been out of done this and this. Man, give me a retired hoe. Give me the retired hoe that had to move out of her city because she freaked everybody. I ain't want to cuss. Give me her. I want everybody. Boy, you know what I did to her in high school? I don't give a dang.
That's because you want that
I don't care what she did in Louisiana. She in Atlanta now. I don't care what she did in Alabama. She in Atlanta now. I don't care how many times you on your home, but I don't care about what she did in the neighborhood. She in Atlanta now.
He wants somebody with that experience.
You must don't watch. Do you watch our podcast? Do you like? Okay, you should. You should go.
I see the little snips when they pop up.
Yeah,
on
you should, because me and Beige kind of threw me out there one time, man, and we talked about it all. But that's crazy that she said that on air. Like, I really don't at my age now. I really don't like shy women. I think that's weird to be shy at the age I'm at.
Oh,
At the age I'm at.
I thought you said you don't like showering. I was about to say, whoa.
What?
Wait a minute.
How did we get there?
That's what I thought you said.
How did we get, I don't know, shy woman?
Wowzers. Okay. Shy women because.
Like, why are you shy?
What about if they're shy until you get to know them?
That's not a thing. Like, truth be told, like older women don't play them type of games, bro. Like they don't.
So you say you don't like older shy women, or just shy women? Period?
Well, I mean, from your age to mine, I would be considered like an older man. So I'm saying older woman in comparison to your age. So women my age don't play them type of games. Like.
So you think being shy is a game? Someone being shy is them playing a game?
That's a good question. In its full capacity, no. But for some reason, people like you, it's a game.
I don't play any type of games at all.
It's a game.
But I also don't act shy. As you saw when we did that first photo shoot, I came in here instantly. I was myself.
That was weird.
And what did I tell you?
That was weird.
It started from me being a weirdo. A goofy weirdo. So, I can be myself. So
when I say shy, I'm talking about like sexually. Like, I don't like women that are shy in bed, bro. That's what I mean. Not just regular shy people. If you shy, you shy. But, bro, you 30 plus, bro, with no experience. That's crazy.
That would actually be so sad. I'm not gonna lie.
What would be sad?
30 plus and like not really good in bed.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I ain't saying that you got to be an all-star. Like your game got to be a 10 out of 10. I mean, which everybody want, but I'm just saying you just can't be like acting all like, you do that, like, bro, what? Like,
some people learn fast. They don't need all that experience to get good.
Some people, or are you talking about yourself right now?
Well, I'm talking about myself included, but I wasn't really talking about myself. I mean, I'm included in that, but yeah,
you can be a
oh
my God, how do we turn this conversation into this? But if it, I'll say it. You can be a fast learner, bro. But for me speaking, I think you just unlock levels as you get older. Cause it's definitely some stuff when I was younger, I was like, bro, I'm not doing that. And just one day, I'm just like, I'll do that.
But I'm gonna do it.
Like, I'll just say this without getting too crazy. Let me just say this. When I was younger, I thought Kevin Gates was nasty. At my age now, Kevin Gates is basic. That's the best. That's the best way I can interpret that. Like,
still be saying some wild stuff now.
Bruh, what bruh saying is really what every dude really. That should be surface level. What bruh doing? It like that stuff, bruh. Like again, when I was younger, I was like, bruh, this guy's a weirdo. Now, like I do that too.
I mean, I feel you on some stuff. That's a wild man. I wouldn't use him as an example, but
hey man, sometimes like, bruh, I just feel like, dog, like, bruh, it's so crazy, bruh. I remember my high school girlfriend was telling me what you won't do, another man will do. I'm like, bro, we're teenagers. Like, what do you mean we're teenagers? Like, so what nasty nigga my age was doing what I'm doing now? Like, that's crazy to me. That is crazy. Boy, whoever was doing that in high school, that is crazy to think that, like, this girl 15, 16, 17, however old we are, saying, well, what you won't do another man? Who are you? Who are you? Like, how do you know these things in high school? How do you know these things?
I don't know.
You just hold on. So hold on. Wait. Who are you? Why are you looking like you can say?
I'm looking
say
like
something
that
similar
I can't
too.
relate. I wasn't doing all.
Oh,
that
good job.
See,
Yeah, I like that right there. I like that.
But that's also why I said, you know, me personally, I'm a fast learner, and literally, sex is just an act. So I look at it as being in front of the camera. You know how earlier we said that as soon as the camera go, I'm like this.
Wow, bro.
Sex is like
not you faking.
Nah, it's not fake. It's
You just
not,
said
okay,
acting.
okay. I can see why you say that, but it's not necessarily acting. It's just a different personality. I have different ones.
So you have a character. Like it's
I
not
have
Lexi.
one that's more
it's,
sexual. Like people like have different nicknames when they're doing sexual things.
So it's just life, just a
Like
full.
Beyonce said, he like to call me Peaches when we get this nasty. Peaches is nasty. Peaches is the nasty side of Beyonce.
This is crazy that this
It's a different
podcast
personality.
has became a safe haven for Beehive. Like,
And
this is crazy.
Y'all see the bee? Don't play with it. You got something against Beyonce?
No, I mean, I don't know. I probably do. I think I probably am a Beyonce hater.
Clearly.
Because it do make me like,
Because you
it's
just said
just
you
weird.
don't
I don't know.
which means you ain't got nothing to really hate on her for, but you just hating. Yeah. You're a
I'm just
hater.
like, she down up there with Whitney Houston and all them now. Like she
Huh?
make Ross music, TJ Maxx music. She make Target music. Like that's when I think of Beyonce, I think of Ross, Marshalls, J.C. Penney.
I mean, she is dibbling and dabbling into different genres.
Like, you talking about Beyonce when Sexy Red exists. Big Glow. Yeah, Glow.
Stump a lip. Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like
I
all
listen to
these,
them
we
too.
got these people out here. You talking about Beyonce
And is because she's still very relevant.
at Target, J.C. Penney.
Do you want to talk
Marshalls.
about the numbers?
No, I
Okay.
want to talk about it. No, because people
Okay,
like you.
then.
I feel like the same people that are
Because the
Beyonce
people you
fans.
just named are also going to talk about Beyonce. Glow, love her some Beyonce. Super ecstatic when she met
Well,
her.
guess what? I feel like the same people that are Beyonce fans are the reasons that Arby's is still open. Let it go. Let it go.
I don't eat Arby's, so I can't.
You don't eat Arby's?
No, I don't eat fast food. But what I do dibble and dabble in is somebody not say, and I'm gonna keep doing it until she stops, because she just makes good music. At the end of the day, the background vocals, every little piece that she added to her music, it's just chef's kiss. She is her own instrument. Her throat is her instrument. People have to play instruments. She is the instrument.
This is next level of glazing that I was not prepared to experience. Like,
And you know what?
there's Beyonce fans.
Speaking of
and they're-
Beyonce, she helps with women in their sexual life. She makes them feel comfortable, makes them feel sexy in the bed. Like if I'm drinking me some wine at home in the mirror, I put on some Beyonce.
You are playing Beyonce?
Dance for you, rock it, 1+1.
Bro,
What?
there's no way.
Yes.
23 years old, out of all the artists
I mean, I can
that can
Teddy
make you feel
Pendergrass,
sexy,
I could throw it back.
Teddy Pendergrass is crazy.
I could throw it back. Turn off the lights. Yeah. Yeah, we could throw it back too.
Bro, there's no way. There's no way. All these, that like,
What other artist is making music that make me feel sexy?
well,
They making us want to twerk,
well,
throw that ass. But
I mean-
feeling sexy, nobody's, well,
come on now. Like, you really gonna say this on the internet?
you got her, Tink, Janae Aiko, Summer Walker.
Like,
It's people.
I was about to say,
yes.
don't make me say it. Like, don't make
It's
me be the
people.
one that
It's
say it.
people.
Do not make
But
me
what
be the
I'm
one that say
saying
it.
is, you over here trying to discredit Beyonce. Like, you're
No,
listening to Beyonce.
it ain't discrediting
All the
her.
people that I just named also listen to Beyonce. That's my point.
She just like, she like Peyton Manning. Like she great, bro. She's like Peyton Manning, bro. Like that shit Ross, bro. TJ Maxx, J.C. Penney.
But it's not. She just went on a sold out stadium tour.
Because
all
of people
stadium.
like you that won't let it go. Let it go.
Because why
Let
would
it
we let
go.
it go if the music is still good?
Is it?
Maybe not to you. The shit you was listening to earlier, clearly you ain't got
I was
damn
listening to
taste.
her and Summer Walker and the people that you just named earlier.
No, you were not. When I walked in here and I was downstairs in that mirror, you were listening to some fucking rap some legend rap.
Come on now.
That was
crazy.
So I can see why, but I expect that from men like you.
Men like me is crazy.
Yeah.
Now I gotta hear it. Men like me, I gotta hear it. What is men like me?
All the stuff that you were saying on this podcast. You beat a girl out of state. You just trying to. You're toxic. If we're being honest, you the toxic one. You over here trying to call me toxic.
What did you just tell me?
But at the end of the day,
no. At the beginning of the day, what did you? That was funny. You got look. You got her. I'm gonna get this footage on my cell phone to clip
at
this
the end of the day,
in the video so y'all can see this right here, because y'all can't see her back there cracking up right now. So I'm gonna add this so y'all can see her dying, laughing right now. Don't hide your face behind. Don't eat no face, no case. Whoa.
No.
Go.
Whoa.
Okay. Anyway, at the end of the day has to end. That's what tickled your stomach.
Amen.
Wow.
You said it like a pastor just then.
Right. Well, the day does have to end, and we've concluded after almost an hour of speaking, after you going around circles of not being toxic, and after you just saying
after me not being toxic.
But what did you just say that you say the people that is toxic during?
What do I say?
What did you just tell me?
I'm asking you. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, all jokes aside, man, I know that we kind of got off board from the beginning.
You need to go say I really want to know.
Nah, man, like I told you before we got on, that if you want to reveal certain stuff that we talk about off air, then that's cool. But I ain't gonna throw you on the bus like that.
Oh,
man.
see, now I'm really lost because now I don't know what he was talking about. For real.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that right there. But I do want to say this to end this, man. All jokes aside, I truly do believe that your art, your photography, I'm speaking as if she's a photographer, but she's a model. But the content that you do have on your page, I really do believe that you are like one connection, one eye on your profile away from being a superstar. Like you have such a, I can't even emphasize different look, a great look. That's just like, man, I know if you were to go to another country like China today, people just be like, oh my God, I just want to touch you. Cause you got that look, man. And it was a pleasure to have shot with you. It was a pleasure to meet you. It was a pleasure having you on this podcast. You have a really dope personality. And truth be told, I hope that this isn't my last time having you on this podcast, because I've had such a blast. Even though that you've been pump faking this whole time and not admitting to being toxic, I think that your followers that engage with you all the time got to see a side of you that they will have not seen. So that being said, man, thank you guys for tuning in with me and
Lexi Janay. Thank you for having me.
No doubt. If you're not subscribe to the channel, man. Like, comment, engage, man. Do y'all want to see more people? Do y'all want to see beige in these guest episodes? Let me know. I'm out.